This is the Scalper's Gold update for October 28th. This is the current YM contract 3-minute chart. The Scalper's Gold program is built to cut losses short and let winners run, and it does the work for you. YM we don't normally like to take, or our emergency stop is in that 30-point area. And the way the market has been, the volatility, it's been feast or famine. Either you're taking a 30-point stop or you're taking a 100+ point winner. So kind of the way it was today as well. Here was our first short signal that came in at 83.45. Okay, got a good move down there. The problem was it got us in and then pulled back against you, and it pulled back more than the 30 points there. So even though the Scalper's Gold basically would have kept you in the trade, the question is, did you have the equity? Did you want to hold, wait for the stop? So that was a trader's call, but for our purposes, we'll say it's a 30-point loss there, and that's about the biggest loss that we'll take in the YM. Got a long signal here, but the trend you can see was red, which means we don't take shorts when the trend is red or down. The next we get a short signal at 82.59, but the trend is long, so we ignore the short there. Same with this one, a short at 82.78 we ignore because the trend is long. This one we get a long signal finally, 83.27. We can take that one, and that got as high as 84.44. So from 83.27 to 84.27 we could take out 100 points there. So we're down 30 on the first and up 100 on the second. Then we get a you could either stay in the trade, take the 100 points, or take most of your position off at plus 100 and hold and see if you can get more. Wait for the stop to come. In this case, the stop came at 83.92, but it was also a reversal as the trend had just changed from blue to yellow. So if the trend is yellow, we can go long or short at 83.92. And got as low as 82.75. So from 83.92 to 82.92, which was right in here, another 100 points. So we had back-to-back 100-point trades, one on the long side, one on the short side. And two nice trades in a row there. And the whole time, and the whole key, here's the long, right? We enter the long, and we just look at the scalper line. As long as it's blue, we can stay long until we run into 2 red dots, and that gives us a stop at 83.92 and a potential reversal there as well, which we took to the short side. And if you're in the short, then you look at the scalper line, you want to see it red. As long as it stays red, you can stay short until you run into 2 blue dots, and it prints a stop for you there at 83.45. And when that triggered, not only was it a stop on the short if you didn't take the 100 points, but it was also a reversal to the long side at 83.45. The trend was yellow to turning blue. And you can see at 83.45, just watch the scalper line. You don't have to watch the prices. Okay, you just stay long here. You finally run into 2 red dots, and it sets a stop for you here. I'm just going to expand that at 85.49, and you can see it came down to 85.50, and the 85.49 stop came within a tick of hitting it, but didn't hit it, and continued to move higher. So you continue to look at your scalp line until you run into 2 more red dots, which you do. In this case, the new version of Scalper's Gold actually puts a little dot in reminding you need to put a stop in right there. That corresponds to these 2 red dots. So put another stop in there. That held. You actually did get another long signal at 86.34. So if you missed the short back at 83.45, you had another opportunity there at 86.34. So you get your stop in, that stop held, and this thing continued to move higher. Your scalp line's still all blue, so this is how you let your winners run and cut your losers short. So I'm going to scrunch this up a bit so you can see more of the kind of the whole trade. Here was the original entry back here, and you can see it just stays blue. We get our stop, that stop held, kept you in the trade. We got another stop there, that one held, kept you in the trade all the way into the close, which is this bar here. And at the in fact, you didn't get a stop actually till after the equities closed here at 90.71. So if you just, even if you just held it into the close there, 90.59 from the original entry at 83.45, gave you 714 points. So not too shabby. 714 YM points. But even if you took a measly 100 points on the trade, you know, you ended with 300, or your trades today would have been minus 30 on the first trade, then plus 100 on the second, plus 100 on the third, and plus 100 on the fourth trade. If you were, if you were disciplined enough to stick with the Scalper's Gold and follow its instructions, you would have been up 700 and plus points on that last trade alone. Anyway, that's the power of the Scalper's Gold trading system, and you might want to get a copy of this and put it to work for you. The nice thing about it is you can use whatever entries you wish. If you've got a different system that generates entry signals for you, you can use that and just use the scalper to tell you whether or not to keep the trade, where to put your stops, and it's a useful tool basically no matter what market or no matter what whatever entries that you use. So anyway, hope you enjoyed it, hope it helps, and we'll see you next time.